We're live in 3 seconds, Robert. Yeah, we're live.
Okay, great. Hello, everybody, and thanks again for joining us for another community update. As everybody knows, we do this every 2 weeks. Our idea is to be radically transparent. So we're going to be very open about everything that's going on in the company. We've lots of really interesting things to talk about. Buying crypto in the app, buying stocks in the app. We've been expanding our teams. So one of the things I'm super excited about, as everybody knows, we like to steal people from our community to join our core team. It's part of our vision of this kind of like blurred line between core team and the community, because we really rely on our community to be evangelists for us and help tell the world about fluid finance. So I want to introduce some of the new people that we've hired. People have come from different walks of life. People have come from the community, started as investors, kind of like you. So please welcome, we'll start with Kazune, who is focusing on DeFi, and he's from Japan.
Hello, guys.
Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay. I'm a self-directed and driven Solidity developer with comprehensive accomplishments and applying high security smart contracts to ensure the success and also achieve goals. So yeah, overall, I have over 4 years of experience in blockchain. So I demonstrated success developing and seamlessly executing the smart contracts in complex DeFi and DEX structures. So I have experience in developing and auditing blockchain smart contracts with various blockchain networks such as Ethereum, Solana, Binance, Smart Chain, Polygon, Avalanche, and some other layer 2 chains like Arbitrum, etc. Yeah, that's all from my experience.
That's great. Thanks very much. It's really cool. So now we can say that fluid finance is truly global. It stretches from San Francisco to Geneva to here in Tbilisi, Georgia, to Japan now. So thanks for joining us. Kazune is one of 4 DeFi developers that we hired in the last week or 2. So next we have Koplusas, who everybody probably knows from the community, especially if you're French. So say hello. He actually appears on the screen. I'm surprised, not hiding behind an avatar.
Hi, guys. Yeah, so I worked before in other DeFi protocol on the product side, and I will be helping Fluid on the DeFi side among Alex to help, to have more DeFi products on Fluid. And I'm very nice. I'm not this monster.
That's great. So we're really happy you joined from the community. That's amazing. And so another joiner from the community, Richard, Richmeister.
Yeah, hey guys. Obviously, yeah, you might know me as Richmeister or Richmond for some reason. People call me that. Yeah, got background in like making videos, video editing, motion graphics, animation. Been on like TV programs, done like TV adverts, one film kind of ish. Yeah, and I've kind of been in the community since the company kind of started. So yeah, just kind of really excited. Hopefully you guys have seen, on the website and things like that, we start populating with videos. That's all me, like on Twitter and stuff. So yeah, hopefully you guys see, a lot more sort of video content and stuff going forward.
So it's great. So everybody has his handle, so everybody can send him video ideas directly. So don't feel shy about doing that. We really believe the core team and the community are one in so many ways. So the next one joining from the community, Archie. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hi guys. So I'm Archie. Some of you already know me since I'm a very active Fluid community member from a very long time. I used to handle the French Fluid community until now, and I'm very glad to be officially part of the team now. I used to be very active on several crypto projects in the past with Coplo, and I will try to help the company mostly on the DeFi side of the company.
Amazing. That's great. Super glad you've joined. And in trying to keep the French-English balance together, we had to hire an English person. So we hired Ape in Glasses. So tell us about yourself.
Hi. So, yeah, it's a great introduction, being introduced as Ape in Glasses. Thanks. So yeah, investor, first of all, been around in crypto for a while, worked on a couple of other crypto projects. The community will know me from writing 200 pages on startups every week, which I like to do, and talk about building companies, because that's what I do in sort of the real world. So yeah, that's me, and it's great to be here.
Great, we're really excited you've joined. It's really amazing. So, okay, the next one is Zook, who also is a community member. You know him maybe as EQ. So he's been a long time member and tester. So we're really excited he's joined us in the backend team.
Yeah. Hi guys. Yeah, I've been with Fluid since the beginning. Amazing journey, always active, and since the app was out, obviously tested the hell out of it. So really enjoy the task. And now it happened, I'm part of the team, and I'm just overwhelmed by all the alpha that I get. So definitely great to be on the other side. Personally, I'm a backend developer. I've been doing developing last 13 years, pretty much freelancing all the time. And I was free during this phase of the project, and the Fluid guys somehow noticed that, and that's how it started. And definitely glad to join the company and help out in any way I can. So yeah.
And that's great. And so you've started, you're going to be, most of our coding in the backend is done in Golang, and you've had a look at the code base for a couple of days now. What do you think? Tell the world. You can be honest. If it's a disaster, we can improve it. We'll hire more people. If you like it, that's cool. So.
I want to really talk about the code base because I'm still taking a look, but I can tell a little thing about the backend developers that are already in the company, and just amazing. So feeling definitely a little pressure to keep up the work like them. So it's really amazing what the guys are doing. I've been just pretty much checking out the channel, and I'm just seeing merge requests. So they have really amazing performance, and their work is really great. So definitely a good place to be as a developer. I'm sure I will learn a lot of things. So an amazing place to work.
Great. Well, we're glad you've joined us. You know, it's a bit of a crypto winter bear market, but I'm excited that we're hiring devs like crazy, like the really high quality ones that meet our standards. So really appreciate you joining. Okay. Yano, do you want to talk about yourself? Yano's also focusing on DeFi, and he's from Japan.
Yeah, so really happy to join. Honestly, I'm feeling a bit shy to be in live stream as it's my first time live streaming. So yeah, so I'm senior Solidity smart contract developer, and I'm working some many DeFi projects, and I joined in this company as a DeFi developer. So I was responsible for building some DeFi products in this company. And yeah, I'm really excited to be here with you. And yeah, that's all on my side.
That's great. Thanks. Well, we're excited you've joined. You know, it's a huge focus in this company on DeFi, as everybody can tell. So next is Alex. So Alex is joining us as a very senior project officer. He's worked together with Nikolai in the past, and the two of them are hopefully going to bring some order to the chaos that has been the startup of Fluid for a long time. So Alex, introduce yourself.
Hi to everyone. It's great to be with the team. And as Robert told, that in spite of I'm not from community, but I'm joined with an invitation of one of the employees. So I guess I'll be one of you now. So speaking about myself, I guess I should mention like I'm 15 years in IT product development, and my main industries were like telecom and fintech. And like from 2017, I started doing startups. So, and they were both the two startups I did. It was both technical, technical startups, and so I guess that is why I'd be a very, very good addition to the team for now. So I'm glad to be with you.
So we're glad you joined and glad you've come here to Georgia to really get embedded with the tech team, the backend team in particular that is here. So, and now we have, crypto is so ridiculous that everybody has like so many different names. Now we have Bear, I think, or 0x Patissier.
I have two names.
All right.
All right.
Tell us about yourself.
So I started off as an investor in the crypto space around a bull market of 2 years back. And over time, I became a developer and I started to focus more and more on the security side. So I've done a lot of work in that space, like Code for Arena and audits and things like that.
That's amazing. That's great. I really appreciate that you've joined us. You're a member of the ETH security community. So it's really amazing that you've joined us. Really appreciate it.
It's an incredible opportunity. So
cool. And you're in the US, right?
Yeah.
All right. That's great. Fantastic. So we've got people from all over the world. It's really amazing. So we're going to start with Ava, who runs our community.
Hello, everyone, and also hey to all the new joiners to our community call. It's great to see so many new faces. And our community is right now having an experience that we usually have at our community meetups, which is for the first time you see people that you only know their online names of or their PFPs of in person. So it's always a really, really nice experience, which we recently had the chance to do at our London meetup, which we held last week. And Max has kindly prepared some slides so we can share some pictures with you of what the event was like. We all met at a pub in London, in the center of London, in Mayfair. We had rented a roof terrace there, and it was lovely to see so many of you stop by. We actually ended up staying until they basically threw us off the roof terrace and told us to go downstairs. So thank you to everyone who came, members from our Discord, members from our Telegram. I met some community members from our Twitter. So it was fantastic to have a chat with everyone. And I'm really sorry, of course, we have these meetups and not everyone can make it. And of course, not everyone is in London. And I've heard from some people, oh, if you announce it much earlier, I would even travel to come to a community meetup. But really what we're going to do going ahead is have, lots of these meetups. We'll also have another London meetup pretty soon, I'm sure. So the idea is to have these often and in a lot of different places so that any of you who, also want to come and say hi to the team and to fellow community members will have the chance to do that. We'll also have 2 meetups coming up, actually, 2 other meetups in Kenya. One will be on Sunday and one will be on Monday, I think. Tina and Jessica aren't on the call today, actually, because they are traveling pretty much right now. I think they're on an airplane on their way to Kenya. They have promised to give us loads of updates and send us photos. They will meet, fellow community members there. They will meet some business owners, some people from NGOs, make good contacts. One event, I think, has already around 100 confirmed attendees. So it's really going to be a lot going on, and we'll try to keep you guys updated on everything. But they're really there to lay the groundwork for Fluid expanding in Kenya in this case. So big thank you also for the people helping to organize this. There is Aaron from the community and also particularly Edgar, who has been putting in a lot of work in organizing the whole trip for them. On the Meetup unrelated front, we have started some community organized quiz and game events in our Telegram and Discord, which have been a lot of fun so far. They will continue to go on every Saturday in our Discord, but I think every now and then they will also be, organized outside of that. We have small prizes and, it's a bit like a community get together, a virtual one. So make sure to join next time if you feel like it. There's always some team members stopping by as well. Also want to give a big shout out to David, who is our new official Discord moderator. He has been helping out in the Discord via GoFluid for a while, and he's just become a new moderator. He always brings loads of great energy to the Discord, and I want to extend a big thank you from all of us for the enthusiasm and the ideas that you've been bringing to the Discord. And if any of you, have other ideas or questions, you can feel free to reach out to him from now on. He will show up as a mod on the side panel. So yeah, last but not least, I guess I'll try to keep it short for once because we have so many new people doing introductions today. But if you, feel like you would like to have a community event near you, or you have some ideas for an event that we should attend, or you would like to help organize one, then please reach out to Edgar's and I. As I said, we're trying to organize more of these. I know last I heard there will be, in all likelihood, a Fluid Fam Italy meetup this summer. And personally, I'm still waiting for the French meetup as well. That's it from our side for this week.
Okay, that's great. All right, Bart, what's going on with mobile?
Yeah, let me give a short update on the mobile. So I think the last community call, we've been fixing a lot of bug fixes and a lot of improvements. Like if you see the list, it's amazing what the team has been doing. Some of these fixes are, for example, account detail page has been revamped a little bit. You can now pull and refresh on your account details, so it will update. And we had some profile fixes and some other stuff. And one of the big features that we got implemented is that we revamped the external money outflow. So instead of now one big page, we now have multiple pages you can go through. It's a bit easier, a bit better UX. And we can now buy one Fluid token via the app. This is to get a Fluid card. And it also will be possible if we enable it on the backend. We're testing it at the moment to get a Fluid card. And one of the most exciting things that we've done this week, which has been Mark from the Philippines, been working hard, very hard on, is the card top up. And that can be possible also via credit card, but also Google Pay and Apple Pay. And tests are looking good. So yeah, let's hope we can push forward with that soon. And also from the community, we got a lot of improvements, and I would love to hear them more. So we have a Telegram channel also. If you would like to be involved in that, you can always send a message to one of the community members and they can redirect you, I think, to that. And then you can give all your opinions and all your improvements that you would like to see. And we can definitely fix them as soon as possible.
Yeah, that's cool. That's the tester group for beta versions, I guess, essentially. Yeah.
Yeah, correct.
That's great. Amazing. So you can top up your account. You can add to your account by bank transfer, and we're integrated into 17 different pay-in, pay-out areas, plus Visa, MasterCard, Apple Pay, and Google Pay, right?
Correct. Yeah. On the web app, I think we can also do PayPal. We cannot do that yet on the mobile, but we were working on that also.
Okay.
We had some issues with it. It was a bit more complex, but definitely that will be soon also available.
Okay, that's great. So Mike was able to do the more complex job on the web app than you could, I guess. Is that right?
Mike is a bit better, but
well, that's what
I want to hire him as a Flutter developer also, but I don't think he wants to come to the mobile side.
Okay, Mike, well, tell us how the web app is going.
Yeah, thank you. So yeah, last week front-end team concentrated on launching the Fluid cards and cards top up. So we updated the flow for issuing a Fluid card. So everything stays the same. So if you're a token holder, then you have a chance to issue the Fluid card. So we a little bit updated like the flow that leads you to finally the button issue a card. Also, we updated the card top-up flow. So as Bart mentioned, now you will be able to top up your account not only with a bank card, but also via Google Pay or Apple Pay and PayPal as well. Some information windows were implemented, like, yeah, it was to mention probably that everyone who wants to top up his or her account for first 5,000 euros, you'll be able to do that for free. So sure, there are some commissions from our providers. So now you will be able to top your account for free. And it is instant. So it's worth to try at least. Also, there were some improvements on invite program, referral program. We fixed some bugs on the profile page that allows you to invite your friends via email. And super little update on swap page. We added a max button so that you can click and choose the max ETH to swap. And also there were some bug fixes and code improvements for mint page, transaction history, and accounts. So yeah, that's a little bit about the web app, but yeah, the main focus for the next week is to finally launch cards top up and launch fluid cards as well.
Which is really amazing, which I think is what marketing has been waiting for a while, which is that we've got these, so you can add to your account using cards, also Apple Pay and Google Pay, and I know PayPal works. I tried it myself. And then you can do all the cool things within Fluid, and then you can also like spend your digital cash on your Fluid cards. So that's really cool. And I think what Mike just said, I think Ava and the marketing team are going to explain more, but we're going to start a campaign where it's like free to get into crypto. So it's of course, we're subsidizing it. We're going to do it for a short period of time, couple months, I think. But basically, it's our campaign to get into crypto and get adoption. So that's really cool. Okay, let's talk about DeFi now. Alex, do you want to give an overview? You have like a full new team now of devs and also like Koplo and Archie to help you, and Ape and Jeff, and there's no excuses. So what are we going to do in DeFi?
Everything. So I'll just share my screen because I got a little Miro board. Oh, oops, wrong window. So this is there's a lot we can do as a company. I think everyone in the community is aware there's so many ideas of what we can do in the DeFi space with our whole bridging everything together. But we've really got to see what resources we have and then drill down on what's most important in the immediate stage of the company. There's lots of other things I'd like to be working on too, but we can only do so much. So there's sort of 5 main things that me and the rest are working on at the moment. So I think the first one is we have our Oracle price pool currently, which allows people to swap between Fluid and DETH and DUSD, sorry. So currently one of the problems with this is that we as a company have to provide all the liquidity, which just isn't scalable. I think we're all aware that we don't have high enough liquidity for DUSD available. We need to get it higher. So one of the things that Bear has been working on is to essentially fork Uniswap and replace the price mechanism in Uniswap with the Chainlink Oracle price. And then we should get the benefits that Uniswap provide, which are anyone can provide liquidity. So it's not just us. The other thing is that we need to take, for the in-app purchasing of Fluid tokens, and potentially if we hold other things in custody, we are looking into creating an automated Gnosis safe to manage the treasury a bit more securely, and rather than sort of the risk of relying on a single private key, we'll have multiple keys in multiple locations. It'll make it much harder will make us much more secure. So I don't know if Bear, you want to just talk about some of the difficulties or breakthroughs you've made in developing these 2 things, because you've been working on both of these.
Well, yeah. So for the Oracle price pool, right? It's the minting and burning LP mechanism is functionally the same as it is on Uniswap. So what you can do is take the logic from that and just add the logic of the Oracle price pools on top of that to facilitate the exchanging of assets. And it's really more of a time-intensive kind of thing. You also have to update like Uniswap itself because it runs on an older version, so that it is able to interact with this mechanism on top of it. For the automated Gnosis safe, it was a bit of a challenge because I was unfamiliar with Go, but I think I've learned a lot along the way when it comes to the signatures and like creating transactions based on like on signatures.
Cool. Thank you. The next thing is that, as many of you have probably read our tokenomics article, we say we do a lot of things according to Swiss law, but we also want to implement this within code on the blockchain for the whole don't trust, verify thing. So Kazune has been working on implementing some of these things that we say we do in the tokenomics, such as the vesting schedule for employees, implementing a 7-day sort of warning system if someone wraps our fluid to fluid. So Kazune, do you want to talk about working on this?
Yeah. So yeah, I was working on the R-Fluid token and the Fluid token contract modification, and also added the vesting schedule contract for the R-Fluid token. So it has the vesting schedule, and with about, for example, there will be 2 years of vesting schedule, and the users will the tokens will be vested for a specific period of time. And once they lost their beneficiary accounts, then we have a function to replace all beneficiary account. So yeah, there are some other features as well. So they are already done and currently upgrading the R-Fluid and Fluid token according to the new functionalities, as Alex said. That's it.
Cool. Thank you. So one of these we actually discussed today, which I think Koplosius, you can probably describe this a lot better than me. Do you want to talk about this one?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, so we have actually 2 subjects on this one. The first one will be like to connect Paraswap on our own pool. So we will be able to get volume and fees indirectly via Paraswap. So you will be able to, buy your favorite token directly via USD on Paraswap. Yeah.
Thank you. I've assigned this work to Jano to work on, but I won't put him on the spot because he just started yesterday, and I asked him to look into this about 2 hours ago. So I'm not going to put him on the spot here. And the final one is down to me, which I'm a bit slow on. I apologize, but buying fluid tokens in the app. This is all. I think there's multiple parts to this. The first is that we need to implement this custody system where we can hold fluid in a treasury, and people will buy from this, and then we'll buy those tokens from the Sushi Swap pool, which I'm sure everyone watching this will appreciate. So yeah, that's it for all the ideas that we're working on now. There's countless other stuff that you'll probably want us to be working on right now, but this is what I've sort of decided are the priorities. I know one that people are really asking for is the benefits for fluid holders. So there is a prototype of this done, which will just be you hold fluid in an account that you have connected to, in a crypto account you have connected to your fluid account, and straight away you could get benefits. But we actually need to implement it. It's still a resource constraint thing. But the idea is that we can even offer exclusive benefits, maybe like special cards or something. I don't know, it's down to marketing, but the longer you hold, you get exclusive benefits, which will encourage people to hold long term. Yep, that's all for what we're doing at the moment.
Well, for sure, we're definitely going to implement tiers based on what you're holding in terms of fluid. There may also be some, rewards to get to different tiers. Cards will be linked to the tiers. There'll be like, there'll be like cost savings. There'll be additional benefits that you get for being in a higher tier. Again, it's just a resource constraint. But you see, we're like, we're adding a lot of people, both from our community and from the wider world. So the company is really committed to adding like new features. No, what about the rest of the guys on the call on the DeFi side of things? Does anybody have any thoughts or comments on DeFi? We're basically having a lot of brainstorming sessions at the moment. So anybody else with other thoughts on DeFi? Okay, well, one of the discussions is where the fluid tokens live. So maybe we'll come back and address that another time. So
Yeah, please don't open that can of worms yet.
I know you're busy. I know you're busy. Okay. All right. Max, do you want to go to some questions?
Yep, sure. I think the main question is, what is the ETA for physical cards?
So that is imminent. We're actually working on it right now with Alex, with Alexi, and also with Nikolai and Sergey. So the physical cards have been printed, and they've been sent to they've got a cool edge on them that's silver, I think. So yeah, so those wild cards are done. They're supposed to be here by the end of the month, and then we're implementing that in the app kind of in real time. So that's our deadline is the end of the month. We're going to try and stick to that. Hopefully they deliver the cards on time as well. But yeah, wild cards, that's imminent.
Perfect. Also, do we have any examples of in-app benefits to one holding Fluid, such as discounted fees, etc.?
Well, so that's what Alex started to answer. So for sure we're going to do that, and that is coming. So it's just like I said, it's a resource constraint thing, but we're definitely going to have different tiers, and there definitely will be more rewards the more Fluid tokens you hold. So
perfect. Last one is just a whole overview of the affiliate program, and within the time that it started, can we view it as a success?
So Ava, do you want to chat about that?
Yeah, I can probably. I'm guessing the affiliate program is referring to the referral program that we have. So as you guys have heard, we have some amazing news today, which is, and maybe before I answer this, because it leads into it, I want to stress that one more time, that we are going to enable card top-ups for free in our app, and this will be the cheapest way to get into crypto anywhere. I mean, I personally, if you guys know anyone else, anywhere else you can get into crypto for free, then do let me know. I'm sure you will, but I'm pretty sure there isn't anywhere. So this is a huge thing for us, which is why we have actually decided to extend our referral program until the end of October, to give everyone the chance to present these new features to your families, to your friends, invite them. Because I know a lot of you have kind of waited a bit in inviting more people, because you felt like it's not so easy to top up yet, and you have to wait for the time of the traditional banking system, and now that physical cards are coming, we just want to give everyone the chance to participate in the program and to try all the new features. So we have extended it, and the prize pool is still $75,000. So please do participate and get on the leaderboard. And one other change that we've implemented is that the people that you invite are actually on the leaderboard now as well. So they also get a ticket to the draw for the prize pool. So everyone that joins on your invite also has a chance to win. So whether it's a success or not, we will recap this at the end when the program runs out. But I think it's a great opportunity for everyone to get people into Fluid and help them have a much easier time with their banking and with their crypto experience.
Thanks, Ava. So one of the other reasons why we extended the program is to allow our American friends to really participate as well. We haven't announced it fully yet. We're going to do it soon, but we can tell you here, because it's not super secret, with our US banking partner, we've agreed to launch in the United States just after Labor Day. So that's at the end of the summer. So it's the first weekend in September is Labor Day. It's when everybody comes back, gets back to work. And we're gonna launch shortly after that in the United States. So that's all 50 states, FDIC insured bank accounts, connectable to a Web3 wallet for the first time ever. So yeah, and that's also with our partners Visa in the United States. So we're super excited about it. So that will give also like Americans essentially 2 months to experience our offer and like our marketing and spread the news. So that's great. Are there any other questions, Max?
Nope, not from me.
Okay, great. Well, thanks everybody. Thanks for joining us again. We really appreciate it. And as you can see, we're stealing as many people as we can from the community to join our core team as we grow here at Fluid. So thanks again for supporting us. We appreciate it.
Okay, yeah.